need to do what? I know. Let's get started. Hi friends, today I have a good video for you today. If you're trying to grow on YouTube, if you're trying to create something online, there are some changes that YouTube has, and I'm going to give you a few tips on how to grow on YouTube. If you have a small channel, if you're trying to continue growing. So let's get started. Hi friends, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have gotten probably at least 5 emails from YouTube. And what YouTube was saying is the different changes that are coming for YouTube. There have been several changes this year. In January of 2020, YouTube rolled out their child protection. What did this mean? This meant that you had to identify any videos that had children in them. And I thought that was pretty good for YouTube because so many times children are watching videos, children are on YouTube all the time. So you had to be very clear and specific. Is this material made for children? So the next thing that's happening on YouTube, it might affect small channels. So they are rolling out we can monetize on your channel. We can have ads going through your channel. So what does that mean? For small YouTube channels, that would mean that they do not have to pay you. What? Now, I know you probably feel some type of way about this, but let me tell you what I feel about this. YouTube is a platform that people are creating content, and we have not paid a dime to create anything on YouTube. So what I feel is it is a privilege to create on YouTube. Now, for really small channels that might not get recognition, you're wondering, am I gonna ever blow up on YouTube? Am I ever going to get paid on YouTube for doing what I absolutely love to do? Well, friends, I don't know. But what I do know is that you should continue to create your content and be yourself. And here's why. You never know what could happen on YouTube. For instance, I was following one of my favorite YouTubers, how to organize my house. So that year I popped on YouTube, I was not even a YouTuber. And friends, I just recently became a YouTuber like last year, and I'm going to tell you why at the end of this video. So I popped onto her channel, and guess what? She had 7,000 subscribers. So I originally joined YouTube in 2011. I had to make a channel in order to even get on YouTube and consistently watch videos. So I popped on her channel, and she had 7,000 subscribers. That's a lot of subscribers for me. I popped on her channel about 3 years later, friends. This lady had 250,000 subscribers. So here's what I'm saying to you. If you're creating content, I don't know what you're doing. You could be doing beauty, you could be doing food, you could be doing family. I don't know what you're doing on YouTube, but I will encourage you for this. Keep creating your own content. Keep growing at your own pace. And by all means, don't do this. Do not do this. Do not compare yourself to any other channel. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you get into bed with this, if you really get into bed with comparison, boo, here's what's going to happen. You're going to compare yourself. You're going to come up short. And here's why. Because you're looking at everybody else. And you're not really paying attention to yourself. Now, another thing that can happen, you're going to come up bigger. And guess what that creates? That creates, I'm better, I'm doing it much better than them. They're down there and I'm up here. So either way, stay out of the bed with comparison. You have to kick comparison to the curb and just do you. Now, of course, you could get some tips and strategies, and that's why you landed on this video. But I will tell you to stay out of comparison and do you, because you are unique. Another thing I want to pop in here and talk about is monetization. What is monetization? Making money on YouTube. How do I make money on YouTube? Well, friends, I'll tell you this. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 1 year. Yes, so if you don't have 4,000 hours and watch time in 1 year, you're going to have to start it all back over in order to be monetized. And some people take years to reach 1,000 subscribers. So here's a little story time. My journey into YouTube. So I went back to school for mass communications and media studies. This is specifically media, journalism, all things media. I absolutely loved media when I was a little girl. I always wanted to do it. So I went back to school a couple of years ago. That we had to give our projects so our classmates and our professors could see them. This was our exit strategy. This was a group meeting of probably about 40 people, and all of our professors were in the class. And our professor said, KK, please continue this. Please continue this. I had created a project and it was on YouTube. And she encouraged me to continue. She encouraged me to keep going. So that was about 2018. But in 2018, my mother passed. So I was not really into YouTube. You could check out some of my travel videos in 2018. I probably have about 2 travel videos, and those are really my most watched videos. Now, in 2019, I decided, I'll take a stab at YouTube. I'll have some fun with YouTube. So I started the Mom Stuff Coffee Shop. Now, it used to be named something else. And some of those videos way back then, you could see, not way back then, it was only a year ago. You can actually see that I changed the channel's name. And friends, I'm getting ready to pivot the channel again because as you can see, I'm doing different content and I've actually started a media company. I am a digital brand strategist now. I help people with their digital brands. So I'm getting ready to pivot this channel so it could line up, which leads me to my next advice, niching. What is niching? Niching is when you purposefully make content for a specific, watch this, a specific area. So let's just say you're a hairstylist. You're doing hair videos. Let's just say you're a makeup artist. You're doing makeup videos. Let's just say you're a finance person. You're doing finance video. Niching is niching down to where you could figure out, what am I creating here? What am I teaching here? Now, is niching always good? I would say niching is great. But I will also tell you that I follow different YouTubers and they're not niching at all, but they're growing on YouTube. So I think what it is, you have to find your secret sauce. You know, the sauce that you were born with, only you, the sauce that you can only provide. The reason why people are plugging into your channel, your content, people are plugging into you, that thing that almost made my professor cry, that's the thing. That's the thing that you need to hone in on, whatever it is for you, boo. And I want you to enjoy doing it. I'm having a lot of fun here on YouTube. So for me, I guess subscribers are important, but what's even more important to me is staying authentic to who I am. Staying authentic to creating the type of content that I like, that my audience likes, that I pivot the right way, and also that I show up as authentically myself. Friends, we can't be anybody else. We can only be ourselves. And although a lot of you out there worry about subscribers, you might get there. And there is hope. There is hope to grow your channels, to grow them big, to grow them on big platforms. But one thing I want you to think about is growing the right way. I was just watching a video the other day on a lady who had a huge channel, but somewhere about 10 years later, she didn't want to do that type of content anymore. And this is why it's so important to think about, what do you want to come out as? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to show up as? Think about this really, really hard. And this goes back to niching. But my channel is not at 100,000 subscribers yet. So I have an opportunity to pivot. I have a new company. I have a new brand. So this is very important when you're starting out. Thinking about your goals. What do you want this to become ultimately? So friends, I just want to tell you, do not be connected to the subscribers as you're growing. You're going to frustrate yourself. You're going to get mad. You're probably going to get depressed. And that's not what this journey is all about. This journey is about growing and getting better. So if you are worried about the subscriber count, I guarantee you there are some things that you're not doing. And I'm going to discuss that in my next video. So what does this mean for larger channels? I think larger channels might be able to spread the ads out among them and the smaller channels. So will they be getting monetized as much? I don't know. I don't know what this means. I was talking to a group of creators this weekend, and we were talking about what does these YouTube changes mean for all channels. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to this video and tell me in the comments, what are you struggling with right now? Is it your business? Is it your subscribers? Is it YouTube? Is it Instagram? Is it growing your content? Or is it showing up to be seen in this world and putting your passion project out there? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.